Hey, you must be interested in our 6-week challenge. Why don't you come walk through game time so you'll know exactly what to expect on your first time through. We're going to first walk down our extremely long hallway, and you can come check in right here at the front desk. We utilize the mind-body system. We can come check into whatever class you're going to come in right here, and then you can make your way to the locker rooms. Men's on the left, women's right here on the right. We have 2 showers in each of those so that you can get ready for work, or you take a shower after your workout's over. And then you'll come through right here onto our field. This will be where our warm-up starts to take place. We're going to spend about 15 minutes on a warm-up to make sure that your body is ready for the workouts and things that you're going to go through. So when you first come in, we're going to have you grab a foam roller for sure. We may even have you grab a stretch strap or a mini band, and considering that our warm-up changes month to month, we may have you grab all 3, just 2 of them or whatever. So we'll be sure to make sure our coach lets you know what to get. Then we're going to spend, again, like I said, 15 minutes. We're going to foam roll that tissue. We're going to lead you through some dynamic warm-up. We're going to lead you through some stretching. We're going to get that heart rate up. We're going to increase that core temperature so that you're ready for what you're fixing to do in the weight room. From there, guys, we'll go right into our weight room here. Most of the time, our 2 biggest lifts that we're going to do that day will take place on the platform. So this will be a combination of barbell work, maybe a little bit of kettlebell work. We have 3 racks here. Then on our Move Strong rack, we have 2 others that we can utilize as well. So after our 2 big strength lifts, we're going to pair that with like a core exercise or something of that nature, or maybe even a mobility exercise or corrective exercise to make sure that our movement stays crisp. And then we're going to utilize the rest of our weight room. We'll utilize things like our cable systems. We'll utilize things like our dumbbell racks, our TRX suspension trainers, may use our ab dollies or our med balls or even just some body weight stuff. But we're going to finish up that session with our accessory work and things that are going to complement our 2 biggest lifts. After our accessory work, then we'll come right back out onto the field, and this is where we're going to do our conditioning. Our conditioning may look like any kind of run-based stuff, some shuttle runs, some sled push and pull, some rope work. We may even just have a nice little body weight circuit or a countdown circuit that will get that heart rate up for about 5 to 8 minutes right after your training session so that you leave here with a good sweat and breathing pretty hard. Let's talk a little bit more about what you're going to get with our 6-week challenge. One of the things that we're going to give you with this is we're going to give you a heart rate monitor. I've got our heart rate monitor on right now, and we'll just kind of look up here. It's going to display on our big screen up here. And basically what you're going to get is we'll be able to see what percentage of your maximum heart rate you're working at so that we can make sure, 1, that you're working hard enough, and 2, that you're also recovering the way that you should be so that you can give the same effort over and over and over again. It'll also keep up with your calorie count. It also has a MEP system which awards points for certain workouts, and will also keep up with your actual heart rate, whatever that heart rate is. In addition to our heart rate monitor, we're also going to talk a little bit about our nutrition plan. We're not registered dietitians, we're not nutritionists, but we just want to give you some general information to help you clean up your diet and help you make better choices. So with our nutrition program, we're going to look to see how many calories you probably need per day, and then we're going to give you a suggested grocery list. Our suggested grocery list will give you a good, neutral, and bad choice with all of our macronutrients, which are going to be proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. And then from there, we'll even give you a recipe booklet so that you can start to put together some meal plans to help you make better choices from there. From an accountability standpoint, you've got a gym full of people, you've got 4 or 5 coaches that are going to help keep you accountable, and you also have access to an online accountability group so that you can send in posts to make sure that some of the things that you're dealing with from a nutrition standpoint or from a training standpoint, or if you've got questions or just want to reach out to a coach personally, that you have access to that as well. So if you've made it this far in the video and you want to see a little bit more about how all this looks when it's put together, then stay tuned and watch the next couple of minutes because it'll show you how it all looks.
Hey guys, this is Justin Hudson. I work over at Roto-Rooter Plumbers, and I've been in Murray County my whole life. I was active and involved in sports in high school, but once I graduated and the sport stopped, I found myself gaining weight and getting out of shape really quickly. So I joined the gym and would either find myself not going as often as I should or going and not working out as hard as I should, just from lack of motivation. I couldn't afford to have a personal trainer at every gym session to push me. Then tried several different diet programs and would never get the results I needed, or would get results and then lose them because I couldn't stay on those diets forever. Meanwhile, I kept gaining more and more weight and getting out of shape even more and more. When I found Game Time about 2 months ago, I was at my lowest point physically. But in that 2 months, I've lost pounds and inches while gaining some strength back. Just having the accountability of having a group and a trainer in that class setting really helps motivate you to go every day, even those days when you want to sleep in. I personally, I know I'm not anywhere near where I need to be physically, but I'm motivated and know that Game Time's going to help me get there.